because there was some controversy this week. Bernie Sanders, Democratic candidate for president, very popular. Two activists interrupted his speech and grabbed the mic. Didn't even do a Kanye gonna let you finish.
I'm gonna let you finish, but
yeah.
Hillary Clinton is...
Right, and a lot of people said, you know, why Bernie Sanders? I mean, if you're gonna interrupt somebody, this guy has 100% approval rating from the NAACP.
NAACP like Donald Sterling, too, though, so...
What?
Yeah, you missed that part? Like
no, I did miss that part.
Yeah. So, I mean, you know, Bernie Sanders...
You mean a place called the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People is out of date?
I mean, you know, we love the NAACP. You know, we love the NAACP and the history of
But Bernie Sanders, plainly, is not a racist. Well, Bernie Sanders is not the problem.
Well, you know, Bernie Sanders is somebody who, you know, he's somebody who, just because someone has a record of civil rights doesn't mean they are automatically entitled to the black vote.
But is he the first guy we should be attacking?
Well, you know,
shouldn't we work up our way from people who...
He might be the easiest because he's somebody who's dealing with the people more directly than a Jeb Bush or Hillary Clinton. He might be the easiest to get to. But, I mean, I think the thing is that you got to look what happened after these activists. Me, personally, I'm friends with some of the people who started Black Lives Matter. My sensibilities, when I first saw what happened to Bernie in Seattle, I was like, well, maybe, you know, that's not right, but I was corrected. I had to stand corrected because the job of activism is not to be liked or not to be polite. It's about making sure these issues. Black women vote more than anybody in this country, and you have young black women who started Black Lives Matter, and they are forcing this discussion. They say, you're not going to be a progressive and say that just because you're a progressive that you have a good view of you have a grasp of racial issues. It's very possible to be progressive and still have no understanding of racial issues. You know what I'm saying? And I think, and what's happened since then is that since they've used protests, which, you know, Martin Luther King did and Nelson Mandela did and Gandhi and all these political figures did, historical figures did, they've changed the dialogue. They forced O'Malley, is his name, to come up with a platform. They forced Bernie Sanders to deal with it, and that's positive and beautiful, and I love them for it.
All of these Democratic candidates now have a platform on ending mass incarceration, making sure there are body cams, and Black Lives Matter did confront Jeb Bush this week, and I hope they continue to confront the Republicans as well.
No one gets a pass. No politicians get a pass on this.
Let me show you a little video. This is some people in Ferguson showed up. They were the militia called the Oath Keepers. And this is something that we've seen elsewhere in America. A bunch of white guys with automatic machine guns and body armor showing up.
I see my man Ted Poe out there telling him go home.
I just want to ask the question, what do you think would happen if a bunch of black people showed up? and with automatic weapons, exercising their constitutional rights? That is kind of white privilege, isn't it? That